guys come, enjoy Belgrade. Let us know how you like it in the comments below when you visit it. Katka is here. We are now. Oh, it's amazing. Hi guys, and welcome back. And Katka, welcome back again from the last interview. It was like 6 months.
Yeah.
So we are now in summer, from winter to summer, to the beautiful Splavs. Really happy to meet Katka again and to talk to you guys. Long time haven't been on the channel, haven't made a video, haven't talked to you. And today we're gonna be just chatting with Katka how her experience in Belgrade had been, because she is here already like from September last year.
Yeah.
So it's almost a year she's living here. Enjoying Belgrade truly, because I'm watching her on Instagram and I was like, wow, this girl does a lot. Like she got like everything, like 1%.
There's so much to do. That's why.
I do 1% what she does. Like I'll never like. That's why I was like, I have to ask her about best places in Belgrade, her experiences, and everything what you can do in Belgrade, how you can enjoy it, especially now in summer. This is the 3rd July. This is the time when you should go to Belgrade, you should visit it, stay here for at least 1 week, at least go party, go visit places, go chill out in the Splavs like that. Oh my god, it's just amazing. I'm so happy.
I know, it's so nice today, the breeze. So like we're on a Splav called Kucica, and it's like a really chill lounge type of Splavs. So Splavs are kind of hard to describe, like you kind of just have to be on them, but it's like a platform or a raft, and they build these bars, restaurants, clubs. You can even, they build like houses on them, and they're all along the waterfronts here. So they have them on the Danube, on the Sava.
Now is it Danube or Sava?
This is the Sava.
Okay,
yeah.
so Sava, Danube, both. And I don't know how many of them the Splavs.
There's
right?
so
like,
many. There's so many, and like I don't even. They're always opening new ones, and like there's just like something for everyone. It seems. So they can be as like casual as like a, you know, old-fashioned
like
kafana type of a thing on the water, or as like crazy party pumping. Discotheque sort of thing, like partying until 6 a.m. hours.
And there are also Splavs who works like from 5 p.m. a.m. to 10 a.m. I guess. So it's like after Splav. So you got like this is like before Splav, because this is opens at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So you can go here for not breakfast,
like get a coffee. Have a like brunch drink, like a Aperol spritz or something,
coffee, to chill out, and then after you can move to the like a restaurant Splavs to have a
nice meal,
a nice
like really good seafood. They have a lot of them,
also nice pizzerias. Like there are all cuisine. There are like one line of Splavs only for food, so you will find all different foods, and also like couple of bars. So for food you go there, then you move to Splav for party, like down to the Donau River. Yeah, that would be Donau Splav. And then you're ready to go to sleep. And then no, you go to the city and grab some fast food. And then you go.
Then you go to sleep.
This is like perfect weekend. This is like what locals here do. We are like foreigners. We are not really like deep into that because we don't know this culture.
We don't know,
how it all works. But the locals find a way to do these things every weekend, almost every weekend. And I never had been to Splav. Like I'm really excited for this summer to go to the Splav, like because this Splav is also party, but this is also day Splav. So And
so if you're not really into partying, you can still come and enjoy them, and especially when it's really hot out, the breeze from the water is just so nice.
This is the perfect place to be in the hot summer. From like July and in August, you want to be here. And I have to say that I haven't seen anything like that in the world. Like
no,
visually.
me neither.
I don't think that it exists somewhere else.
Not like this, really. Like there are places, of course, you know. I've seen in like America and like New Orleans and things like that. They have similar, but it's not like the amount that they have here.
And like it's real thing here. It's like real something like special for city. Like a visit card of the city, or how you say it, like to because. No, I haven't seen something like that, and I haven't even heard about before coming to Belgrade that something like this exists, and then you see it already here. But tourists not really seeing it because we also don't know. There are not videos like that explaining what a Splav is about, and people just don't know. They go to the fortress to go down, and then to the church, like this cathedral.
And they're kind of like
that's it.
The Splavs can be a little bit tricky to get to, like if you're not used to the area, because since they're on the river, the public transportation, like the buses will drop you off close enough, but you have to like kind of walk through sometimes like unnamed roads, and it's very safe, but it's just like not really, you don't get off the bus and like go. Or like if you take a taxi, like they might drop you off a few meters away or something like that.
So better grab some local, like local style,
or a bike. If you take a bike, you can like go on the road sometimes from the Belgrade waterfront, and it goes all the way down here. That's a nice way.
Definitely.
Or a boat. If you have a boat, you can drive your boat up as well. So kayaks, like.
Oh my god, but this works only in summer, right? So somewhere probably September it will be shut down, and it's opened. I remember it's open in the end of May or something.
Something like that, when the weather gets nicer, and it's, you know, because they're all outside, so as long as the weather's nice, the Splav will be open.
So from the end of May until September or something like that, like this, you can expect amazing time in Belgrade, and let's do that. And so Katka, I want also to talk about more places which are not Splavs, like restaurants, which you would recommend, like for food, which for drink, maybe you have like this kind of trendy place now everywhere, this Miami or
Miamiam. It's actually
there are a lot of trendy places, like popping up in Belgrade.
That place is my favorite. It's in
avocado toast. I see here avocado toast.
It's the only thing I ever get. It's so good. It's just so good. But it's really good for brunch. They have brunch every day, or breakfast every day, and they have like kind of like an Indian Asian spin on some of the food, so like they use really, really good ingredients, and the food quality is just like out of this world. And it's also like they decorate it so nicely on the plate. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to eat it because it's so pretty, but
avocado toast looks beautiful. Like
it's like it's so delicious, and they have like really delicious like iced teas, some homemade curries that they make as well. It's really nice.
Is it run by Indians or something?
No, I think they're from Serbia, but I think they have some kind of influence maybe or connections to the country. So definitely check that out. I think if you're in Vračar, go to Kalinec, the market, and if you do like the market and then have the breakfast or dinner or lunch there, it's really nice.
I will go just for this avocado toast because it's so amazing.
Oh my gosh. I dream about it,
And also the another place you always go is Endorfin. What about this place?
So Endorfin is in Dorchel, which is a different area. It's more like the hipster Brooklyn part of Belgrade. I know, that's what they all call it. That's not what I call it. I'm from Brooklyn, so I can vouch for it. But that is sort of like a new wave cuisine, I would call it. They do have some Serbian specialties, like they make their own ajvar, they make their own steak tartar, things like that. But then they're always experimenting with like new flavors, new ingredients. They do natural wine pairing nights a lot of times. They have like special guest chefs come in, and they actually just hosted the very first annual Belgrade Burger Festival.
Ah, this one.
Yeah, in
like
Kalemegdan.
1 week is it already or 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's 10 days, 10 burgers from different places around Belgrade, and also they had people from Croatia, people from Novi Sad.
And we hosted.
Yeah, it was here. Yeah, and it was delicious.
Yeah,
so the
from your
festival.
pictures, like I have to say, oh my god.
It was so good. They had the burger place from Croatia made a burger that has ivar and kajmak and like a special bacon, and it had a black bun, like black bread, and it was really, really good. So.
Well, I work yeah, like yesterday, it was like a tasting of like.
It was. I was a judge. I was a burger judge for the actual festival. So they brought out all the burgers, cut them up, and then everyone had a taste of like what they were making, and we had to pick our favorites to be crowned as the best burger in Belgrade.
Yeah. And which one?
They haven't announced it yet, but I think I know who's gonna win. I know who I would choose on my own. So
Which one?
I really liked the burger from Fat Boys. They're very well known here. They make like really, really good burgers, really, really good sandwiches, and then also a few other places. I can never pronounce the name of it, but it's like mezhudzer. It's the word for carnivore in Serbian. They made a really good burger as well.
It's like Serbian.
Yeah,
place.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something. Not pizza. And this is also. It's already over, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's the last day. I think July 4th, but I think it's a success, and they're going to do it at least once a year now. So
guys,
come back in July.
Burger festival in Belgrade. I know there are sometimes beer festival they have as well.
Yes,
Maybe
that
it's
should be
gonna
coming
come
up, I think. Yeah.
So there are also festivals to visit. So tell me, what's more places you would like to go in Belgrade for food? Like for something maybe special you could recommend?
Like a really like a nice restaurant, or
just something what you really like for.
So I actually went to, if you want like a kafana experience, which is like the Serbian tavern, I would recommend Konoba Akustik. It's in Dorchel, very close to Kalemegdan, and there's no sign on the outside. You just have to know like where to go. And on the inside, it's very like rustic looking. The food is so good. Get the Serbian mixed plate of like different meats, chicken, sausage, shivapi, and pork, and then get the salads like the shopska salad, which is the salad with tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, chopped peppers, and like sheep's cheese, grated sheep's cheese on top. That is like, for me, I really like going there because they actually have live music every night as well. So they have Serbians come and they play different instruments or sing different songs, and like everyone in the tavern starts singing and things like that, and like it's a very cool place to go. Yeah.
So I will write everything below because for Kafana we go to Skadarlia, right?
Sure. Yeah, there's some really, really nice ones there, of course, as well. But this one, to me, I was the only foreigner in the spot. So
this is something pretty. I think because Kafana in Skadarlia, it's really like you go there with tourists, like
Right.
Yeah.
It's
not
beautiful.
Like,
it's a beautiful setting and things like that.
Real experience. Because this is something more to recommend for people. I think something what maybe place for drink you like in Belgrade?
There's a few different ones. I know. I just did. My friends were in town, and they are food and cocktail writers, and we took a whole tour of Belgrade to go to different cocktail bars. So Bitters is a very good one for people to go to.
Which one?
Bitters. And also Bar Central is very popular.
Bar Central.
I personally like this place called Barblija. I'll send you the spelling. But it's really like, they do really interesting cocktails, really interesting mixes. Like they made a beetroot martini, and it tasted amazing. It was so good. So I like to go there.
Belgrade is creative, yeah. We try to experiment to like really do something new. I'm really seeing these places all the time, like Japanese places, like with Japanese desserts, like
the place that does mochi. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I
it's
really want
good,
to go there. Like I have to try that one. Like this is something really traditional Japanese. They bring it to Serbia, like Japanese people.
It's so cool.
It's like people that get really creative here and like Indian places, Mexican cocktails, like this beetroot martini. I really like it that they don't stay this like
the same.
Or
take like, the local ingredients, which are so good, like high quality, and then make what they need to do.
Something interesting, more experimenting.
Speaking of international foods, there's a very, very good Chinese restaurant here. They have 2 locations now. One near Trig Republic, and then one that's in Vračar that just opened called Chuan. And they have like amazing dumplings, amazing noodles. The beef noodle soup is out of this world, and it's like probably some of the most authentic Chinese food, like street food, but also like traditional recipes that have been brought to Belgrade, and now they're expanding. They have bubble tea. They have like a lot of really nice things. Yeah. And I like to go there when I'm feeling, in the mood for Chinese food, because they have other places here too, of course, but they really do a good job of like making it taste very flavorful and making it, feel like someone just came from China and brought this food with them. It's like perfectly done.
Do they came from China? No.
I believe so. Yeah, there's some kind of a connection for sure, or somebody from in the kitchen is doing it, and they have experience from there. But
that's amazing.
It's really, really good, and it's not very expensive either. So if you need like a inexpensive lunch, or you just want to try something different, that's like my go-to.
By the way, guys, also friend tonight coming up. They had his family is Japanese. They had also Japanese restaurant here. It still exists, but they sold it. So I will interview him next week. So watch out for that video with him. So Katka, also I would like to hear some places for people to have a coffee. Like, have you noticed something like really good for coffee?
So Belgrade has amazing coffee shops, and any Serbian you talk to will say like, we always go for coffee, we always go with friends, and it's just you sit there for 3 hours and you just like talk the whole time. It's not just grab a cup and go kind of a thing.
Yeah,
it's really like a social event. And I think Coffeedream is the best chain in Belgrade.
Not Kafeterija, you prefer?
I prefer Coffeedream. Yeah, I know. I like their mochas better. They use like really, really good chocolate, and they have like more variety of like the kind of drinks.
Have you tried mocha in Kafeterija?
I did. Yeah,
I like it.
It's good. Yeah, I think mocha. I mean, Kafeterija also has food, which is an advantage as well. And then
oh my God, I have to try Coffeedream. I tried once because I was like, because Kafeterija looks like really solid. Like,
they have so many locations too. And a few other places I go usually are Robusta, which is in Vračar, and that's you can get coffee there, but also at nighttime it turns into a bar sort of a thing, so it's pretty cool. And then there is a place, Baristocratia, that's also
in Vračar.
In Vračar on Negoševa.
And I pass it every day. It's on the way to my gym.
It's really good. Yeah.
People already sitting there in the morning.
Yes. And something that they serve there that I like is their iced coffee. Because in the US, in New York, if you get an iced coffee, it's just like black coffee with ice. And you can add your milk or whatever to it. Here, it's actually coffee with ice cream added. And like they serve it in this like crazy cup with like whipped cream and chocolate sauce and like things. It looks like an ice cream sundae. And sometimes I'm in the mood for it, but other times I actually have to ask for coffee with ice, and then they understand like, oh, it's an American iced coffee sort of a thing that I want.
So people really watch out, because I have seen foreigners to make this mistake. So you have to say coffee with ice.
And then most people know, or if they don't know, I've actually had to do this where I've been like, just bring me a cappuccino bring me a cup of ice, and then I pour the hot coffee, and then they start laughing. They're like, "What are you doing?" Kind of a thing.
Oh my god.
Those
For
places I would
Serbian
recommend.
culture, coffee culture, it's like.
Yeah,
oh
they're
my
like
God,
they're like we can make
when,
cappuccino Alfredo,
yeah,
but it's still not the same thing. So it's really funny.
Even I have already the barman in one, no, the waiter in one coffee shop. We become kind of friends, and he like told me like latte. You drink latte, like this is not coffee for us. This is just milk. Like,
right,
and it's
exactly.
even,
Hot
like,
milk.
small
Yeah.
latte. It's not even huge American latte. It's like small latte, just a bit of milk. I say no, this is not coffee. Like we don't drink it. Like you're a foreigner. People will recognize that you're a foreigner. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I will say, if you are craving an American iced coffee or like a British iced coffee, Ambar makes a really good iced coffee. They're at Bet and Hala, and you can have like a really nice brunch as well. They have a really good brunch special. And then also Kafeterija does have cold brew in a bottle, and then there's also Starbucks. So
yeah, Starbucks. I think there are like only one Starbucks. Or
there's 3 now. There's one. They're all at the mall. So one at the Galleria, one at Ada Mall, and then one that's at the top of Knez Mihailova.
So I only know the Knez Mihailova. It's sad that we're in the malls because like otherwise we have to go to the mall to. But Starbucks here is not actually that bad.
It's pretty good.
Solid,
Yeah, it's nice.
In comparison to Turkey, like I would never recommend you guys to take a Starbucks in Turkey. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. But here you can trust Starbucks is good. Yeah, you can take the coffee. And some places for work, couple of places for people who just maybe wanna be here, live here, and work from a cafe, not from home.
Yeah, there's a few co-working spaces for sure. I haven't been to them, but people can sign up. Desk&More is one of them, and then there's another place in Dorchel, I forget, but I can send you the name. And then also if you want to work at like a cafe, most cafes will allow people to work on their laptops. Sometimes it's only certain sections, but most of them you can see people coming and working on them. And the ones I like to go to are Bloom in Dorchel. They have like a really nice second level area that a lot of people go to. And then I also really like Kozmeticar in Vračar. They serve breakfast all day. And they have a really big back area that a lot of digital nomads go, and they'll work from there.
Kozmeticar. And I really like the place I only go is Kafeterija. Like, yeah, almost everywhere you can go to Kafeterija, and also coffee, like supermarket daily, like where really nice stuff, and the coffee is good, and there are many places to sit. They let you work there, and usually you can just go to the place kind of like more often to show up there, and then you make some kind of connection. So people know you, the staff knows that you are like digital nomad, and they will let you, make these connections, and they will let you sit for longer, and keep you like doing your thing, and not like always disturbing. So I think you can just show up to some places more and more. Yeah, usually people are very nice here to everybody, like foreigner, to local. Yeah, they would welcome you anyway. Also, I wanted to ask you about your lifestyle change. Maybe haven't been there, some lifestyle change between your New York life and now Belgrade life. Like I see now you have kind of really balanced lifestyle when you work from home and really enjoy the city life here. Your dog, like Katka from last time, she didn't have this, now she has a beautiful dog.
And Belgrade's just so dog friendly too. Like you can take them everywhere. You can take them to the restaurants, you can take them to the cafes, you can take them into stores, pretty much just supermarkets and pharmacies. They don't allow you to bring them in. You can take them on the bus, everywhere. It's just like really, really nice to be able to bring your dog and, experience the city with them.
Yeah, even like I see your dog, I see all these dogs, and you instantly want to have a dog yourself. It's like kind of I think that's why people were seeing so many dogs, and everybody wants to have a dog, and everybody has a dog, and it's like really amazing experience for me, like in this city where it's so many there are no restriction almost, right, for dogs. But what about your lifestyle? Like, was it wasn't there some change? Was it like in a better way, or
I think I'm
what do you like
definitely more relaxed, of course, and I'm saving so much money too, which is really nice because in New York you work to pay your rent basically. So it's really nice to be able to save money and put it towards like things that matter to me, like travel and family and things like that.
And just to spend and to go to these places, right? Like
Yeah,
because in New York probably you would not be able to go to the restaurant
It
like
can be very expensive.
every second day, or like it's like so expensive, right, to eating out. And here, like for 10 euro you get your meal, you get your drink, good. Like can go cheaper than that even. like no, like really you can really enjoy so much more. Like I think
absolutely.
from that perspective to do more things. And so now you want to more also travel? You have this in mind?
I hope so, yeah, as long as we are able to. It's so close to get to any other country in Europe right now, from where we are, like to go from Belgrade to Vienna or Belgrade to Paris or things like that. Most countries are like less than an hour or hour and a half flight, or when the trains start opening again, you can travel by train. So I'm hoping to take some trips for sure.
So you want to go with a bus somewhere, or you don't think?
I haven't really figured it out yet. We'll see, what countries open up and how the regulations are with Corona. But then, we'll see how it goes. So.
You plan to go to Montenegro maybe? Because it's like summer.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it. I don't know much about Montenegro, so I know there's really nice things, but I don't know much about it. So I think I'd probably want to go maybe with some Serbians who have been there before and things like that. But we'll see.
Montenegro is really nice because my colleagues now we're traveling all over. Like and
everyone's going to the beach.
Meetings and because my colleagues were digital nomads, and so one lives in Croatia, one now in Montenegro, Albania, and Montenegro, Albania was really impressive for them. Like all the time explain like things about this, and I think like Montenegro is a really nice place to go.
I would love to visit, for sure.
Some cities. Albania, I'm not sure, but Montenegro is really close to Serbia.
Yes.
To Serbian like lifestyle and to Serbian mentality. And I think it's really enjoyable. And Croatia, it's always nice to go. Anyway, it's maybe just get a bit touristy later on, but anyway, it's an amazing country.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's nice.
We covered a lot of topics about Belgrade. Yeah, let's enjoy a bit summer here, guys. And we just want to share this information with you, so you come this summer, you don't miss out. Even in this Corona times now, it's actually there's no restrictions. I think everything can be open
for the most part, at least until 1 a.m. So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good,
1 a.m. And if setting like this in an open space, it can work
all day long.
Yeah, unlimited hours. So this is all Splavs where many Splavs have like open space. It's Serbian.
Saturday, it's starting to party time is starting soon.
So all Splavs probably have like open space, and we are working till like 5 a.m. something like this. So no restrictions, nothing. Like best place to be.
It's really nice.
Because I think nowhere else you have like real zero restrictions. Yeah, so guys, come, enjoy Belgrade. Let us know how you like it in the comments below when you visit it.